Hello, it's Scott Manley here, and today I am looking at Pulsar, Lost Colony by Leafy Games. It is a collaborative spaceship bridge simulator, so let's call my spacecraft the KSS Jebediah. Okay, confirm. So what we have is 5 slots to fill. Now, because this is super early alpha and therefore very buggy, and therefore you shouldn't take any, any indication of the quality of the final game. But because it's so early alpha, there's basically nobody else that can play this with me, so I'm going to have to add a bunch of bots to be the pilot, scientist, weapons officer, and engineer. So apparently there's whole like upgrade paths and things like that, but we're not worried about that. Let's start this so we can take a look around my magnificent chariot of the gods. So here I have my motley crew, and they are a motley crew because this is supposed to be a spacecraft stolen by pirates. It's actually supposed to be a luxury spacecraft. I can run to the front of the ship and look out and say, "I'm the king of the world," or something like that. Okay, so also I can right click on this guy and say charge the warp drive because you're the engineer. So he's going there to the warp drive console. Weapons dude can man a turret, that would make sense. Okay, that doesn't work. How about defend our vessel? Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, how about scientist? You can board the enemy vessel. Nope, you're going to run to the weapons console. I have no idea why. How about you can defend our vessel? Oh, good, you're going to stand there. Well, at least you've gone to 3 different locations and you're not all standing in the same one. So, this is my crew and they will do things. You notice they all have a weapon so you can shoot things. Not that that helps at any time. You also have a little tricorder so you can go up and, analyze these guys. And they're all very dark blue skinned right now. So, I don't need a tricorder to tell me that these guys have been really laying into the colloidal silver a little too much. Also, hairstyle 100% efficient. So we can take a look around the spacecraft. Actually, let's try flying it. We can go up to the console and press tab and fly around. And there, look, this is the Navigators Tab. The helmsman gets to control the spacecraft, but the helmsman cannot fire any weapons. That is up to the guy in gunnery. Okay, let's take a look. This thing that is red, marked with a red box, is a potentially hostile ship. I'm going to fly underneath him, just like this, and watch as he tracks. Is he going to... Yeah, he's totally going to track to keep an eye on me, so that I can't attack him in his rear. You see, if I was a good pilot, I'd be able to stay on his 6 while my navigator pummeled his weapon systems. You see that? I'm outmaneuvering this thing. Unfortunately, because I don't have a separate guy playing the weapons, I'm kind of stuck here, facing him head to head. That's not going to work too well. Okay, well, never mind. We'll just sit here for a little while. You can see from the windows where this spacecraft is. Now, let's take a look at our magnificent spacecraft. Little corridor area. Nice picture to remind you of home in the wake of in the face of this hellish war that we are fighting. Remind us what we're fighting for. Nice view from here. This is clearly the party area here. Look, nice little table for some fine wine and stuff. A bar. And, well, clearly the barman is the most important person on the ship because you go behind the bar and you get to go up an elevator to the master suite with the big bedroom, the boxes full of things. I've no idea what somebody would do with that in bed. This is really some crazy Folsom Street Fair stuff. And we've got a bunch of things that the barman is growing, clearly. This might explain why his drinks are so popular. His herbal additives. Also, a history of orbital strikes, which I've seen in lots of places. This is a console which does nothing at this time. More drinks, I like that. Okay, let's go downstairs and take a look at the rest of the ship. Elevator shaft, obviously a slow way of getting between floors. I imagine that when the full game is running, you'll be able to run around the ship and patch up holes in the hull and shoot bad guys and things. This is the engine. I gather because it's a pirate ship, it's supposed to be like a civilian engine that's been modified, and it will have like civilian signatures, and then they'll be able to flick a switch and make everyone go, "Oh my god, it's a pirate!" Plans for the Death Star, obviously. Either a shower or a torture chamber. I'll go with torture chamber. And there's these fire extinguishers everywhere that are filled with like a glowing blue fire retardant of some sort. This is feeding area for the crew. Don't leave the kitchen. Whatever, never mind. So they can feed like 5 crew here, and they can read from their vast library. No, wait, they've only got 2 books. But they do have a large selection of DVDs or something. Over here, yep. 5 seats at the bar, only 4 beds. Go figure yourself. And of course, toilets, because Star Citizen has made it clear that we have passed that. We have passed that threshold, and toilets must now be included in every single spaceship game from now on, or they will be decreed to be not as realistic as they could otherwise be. So there's actually a whole lot of other areas we can explore, but let's actually try getting into a fight, right? So we have the engineering area. Let's cut our power to engineering, cut the power to the science lab, because I want to boost power to the shields. I'm going to boost, you know what, I'll just leave this on here, right? There we go. And I'm going to go to the weapon system. That thing is like right there. Let's target his power. There we go. Shoot him. So I'm going to man the weapon system, and I'm just a sitting duck here. No, shields are nearly depleted. I think I'm not going to survive because I'm not killing him nearly quickly enough. Ah, darn. Yes, I know it's destroyed. Okay. Well, so much for that. But I can create another game and we can continue on this vein. The Jebediah. We can show you a few more things. So let's do this. Add bot, add bot, add bot, add bot. Yes. I have a friend whose surname is Bot. Would be interesting to have 5 of my friend on this bridge at the same time. Okay. Engineer, charge our warp drive, weapons, man a turret. Nope, you're not going to do that. Defend our vessel. No, you just don't do anything. Okay, you're going to defend our vessel, and you are going to board enemy vessel. Okay. Where did you go? Okay, they're all here. Okay. So, oh, now we get a red background here. So let's fly here, and I'm gonna zip around like this. You know what, I'm gonna use the standard weapons fit here instead, right? So I'm gonna fire up the shields and the weapons, and oh my god, I'm inside this guy's head, literally. Okay, so now I'm gonna say shoot his life support, and I'm gonna fly the spaceship now. There we go, look. So I'm gonna have my guided missiles shoot at him and totally miss. Okay, so much for that plan. Maybe I can get... Yes! Ah, there we go. Excellent! I'm getting hits on him and he's not getting hits on me, so I'm just kind of... I'm cutting inside his weapons there. Oh, yes! Excellent! Yes! See that? Guided missiles for the win. Since I don't actually have any friends to help me. Whoa! Yes. Come on, a couple more hits and this hellish war will be over. Or something like that. Yeah! Man, he's almost out. His hull's... Yes! I have defeated the hostile target. And there is nothing left. No booty for my crew. Well, that will be unfortunate. So, the other thing you can see here floating around are these, like, warp locations. Actually, yeah, if I come out of here... There's some other stuff that you can do. First of all, you can press P, and that will teleport you to the planet. What is it, this planet? Okay. Oh, this looks like there might be trouble here. Oh my goodness! Where's your head at? Okay, that's not good. And this guy looks like he's been hung, except that I don't know, he was teleported in. This is Targle 3, host to evolved fungus. What does this thing say? Planet, atmosphere, safe, etc, etc. Okay, that's good. And we can run around here. There's a flashlight that'll let me see. And there's a door that's not sure whether it wants to open or not. What's down here? This is sleeping area. Oh my goodness, there's another person. Ah, look, I tell you what, efficient hairstyles appear to be in vogue in this galaxy. I approve. Okay, let's continue and take a step outside. Quantum status normal. I have no idea what this means. Toxic fungus, it warns me off. Okay. Oh, look! Heading out onto the planet's surface. Oh. Plants here, space drugs as well. And secret plans to a flashlight. I hope. Could be worse. There we go, look. We have this whole space here that we can explore and no doubt have shooty fights with, you know, people that are wanting to have shooty fights with us. Oh look, there's somebody all the way up here. Is this, or is this, what is this? This looks like it might be a person, but they're a darn long way away. Why couldn't you have teleported me to this person? Maybe I'll just shoot him. I could shoot him at this distance. Oh, there we go. There. No, he's not going to die. It's not one of my crew, because if I was right-clicking on him, he would be, you know, he would be giving me the command thing. Oh, look at this. He's got a crab. What in God's name is that? Okay. Crab, die. Dude, you get crabs. Seriously. Okay, well, that clearly doesn't work very well at this time. Let's teleport back to base. Press P, we're back on the ship. And let's charge the warp drive and we'll go somewhere else, right? So, find a place to go. Oh, look, the bad guys showed up again. No. Apparently I can't turn the spacecraft anymore. Oh, no, there we go. Let's turn the spacecraft to point at this thing. And once we pointed at it, presuming that the warp drive has been charged, we should be able to come out and engage warp. And then we get the warp drive effect, hurtling us across the galaxy at many times the speed of light, right into another bad guy. Okay. I just get no breaks, do I? Yeah, this guy will be here, but I think now the other thing you can push is T, and that teleports you onto the hostile ship. And in theory, you'll be able to storm the bridge and shoot everyone, except there's nobody here. But that's a nice idea in theory. You see, they have a slightly different layout. They have, you know, I don't know, this area here. They have their own, you know, weed growing facility as well. They claim that it's for life support, but you know, that's just like, you know, medical. Isn't it? It's the same idea, right? No? Life support, I need it to survive. I don't know. Bunch of bunks. A lot of bunks. Another space toilet. They have a space... They don't have a space shower, though. These guys must be really smelly, because they have no space showers. Unless this is a space shower, but I think that's another one of those torture chamber thingies that you use to elicit a response from your hostile targets. Okay, T to teleport. Oh, and I'm falling through space. That's an interesting looking planet. Let's press P to teleport to it. Okay, look, we are now on the planet of the giant bamboo and red fungus. This looks pretty cool, actually. They actually seem to have a couple of locations. It's hard to tell. Like, there's very little documentation, in totally random. But I think it just shows, you know, that they have really worked on environments. There's one other spacecraft I've seen, which is like the version they had in the previous builds, before they switched to this kind of pirate vessel. So they have a lot of interiors that they have built, and it'd be nice to see them actually being active and working, have everything working. The network code was a little glitchy when I used it last, so I haven't been mucking around with it too much. But yeah, seriously, the game is Pulsar Lost Colony. It is on Kickstarter. It is on Greenlight. Actually, I think it may have been approved on Greenlight. But regardless, if you like what you're seeing here, you should go and support them. Throw some money their way, and you know, get interested in this potential great idea. Or if you want this now and you have a bunch of friends sitting around, just remember Artemis Bridge Simulator like has all this without the walking around. It's Artemis Bridge Simulator is the geekiest game ever, and that is a good thing. It is magnificent. Oh, look at this. Emergency. Crew not detective. Emergency procedure. Help. Alerting colonial command. Something's not right here. Let's shoot this. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. Well, anyway, as I said, Pulsar Lost Colony. Go back it, do awesome things. See you around. My name's Scott Manley. Fly safe.